buckle up because I'm about ready to make everybody mad at home. The 1918 BAR and all of its variants that came after it were all awful. They are not good guns, and it's not the gun's fault. It's not John Moses Browning, his Lord and Savior's fault. It is the U.S. government. So you see, the 1918 was designed for walking fire. In World War I, that was a concept where every left foot, every time you take a left step, you pull that trigger on your automatic rifle, and as you're walking across no man's land, enough people with enough BARs firing would keep the enemy's head down so you could cross no man's land. That doesn't work, mainly because you're not actually aiming, you're hip firing. I mean, you're not going to get close enough to the enemy hip firing to keep their head down, and walking fire turned out to be just an awful, awful idea. So while the 1918 is the perfect gun for walking fire, it is a really dumb idea. But you might be thinking, hey, it's still an automatic rifle. It's still a light machine gun of sorts. Why is it still an awful one? Well, post-war, the United States did a lot of tests on it and wanted to figure out how to use this in a more appropriate fashion. They came up with several variants, including a 30-round magazine one with a bipod and a monopod on the back. This was a perfect light machine gun. The idea is then you have a rifle squad which supplies the magazines for that gun, and you base your whole squad around that gun, much like the British did with the Bren, except we don't ever actually put that into full use. And by World War II, we then take that idea and make it worse by keeping the 20-round magazines, putting a really shitty bipod out front, increasing the weight beyond what you really needed to do with it. And then that guy that gets the BAR, he's the one with the BAR. See, ideally, he'd have somebody helping load, and so that the magazine capacity is not big of a deal. Gunner's just shooting the gun, reloader's reloading. But in World War II, it was like you're responsible to reload your own gun. And if you ever handle a BAR, it's not the most user-friendly when it comes to reload speeds. And then if he's the only one carrying the ammunition, if it's 30-06 and 20-round box magazines, there's only so much of that you can hold on your one person. And when everybody else has M1 Garands, it kind of is a crap. It's kind of crap for what it was used for. And that's the government's fault, not the gun's fault.